Hello. You're probably wondering how this ranking will work. Well, I've written down some criteria, and after going through all of them for one level, I'll rate it from 1 to 5 stars, with the criteria being, would I go here with my family, quality of food, the price, aka number of stars it gives, and sometimes other random stuff. Remember to subscribe if you enjoy, join the Discord server in the description, and let's start. Stereo Madness has a fantastic and warm atmosphere since it's really easy, meaning I definitely bring my loved ones here. It's kid-friendly due to the lack of hazards, and the quality of the food is nothing special, but the price really makes up for it at 1 star a person. Pretty good compared to the usual 10 to 20 found in other restaurants, I mean main levels. They're also trustworthy since they've been here for over 10 years. Overall score, 3.5 out of 5, best if you're on a budget. Back on Track is a competitor to Stereo Madness, since the jump pads give it more flavor, but the price is double. And that's way too expensive for your broke little. If I was feeling fun, I'd go here, but this trap at the start means you might choke, so be careful when you eat. Rating, 3 out of 5. Its food reminds me of Back on Track, but slightly less affordable. I found myself almost choking on the 3rd coin because the food was way too hard and chewy. Ignoring the coins and kinda basic looking place, the level is very readable. I knew what to order. I'd rather bring my family to a different place, so sorry, but 2.5 out of 5. Tryout's vibe was great, and the music they played fit their Central Asian cuisine. However, the staff failed to inform me of an upside down section. Make sure your children don't go running around all Tom and Jerry style. The upside down part did make it stand out though. I highly recommend here if you eat bigger portions. Base after base was forgettable. I literally forgot what I ate. It's painfully average. You know what you shouldn't forget though? Smashing that like and subscribe button. Okay, I'm sorry. This one was like Tryout, but more classy. The piano music was really soothing, and the lights were at a perfect level of dimness. It almost felt like a hotel, but it's a little hard, and the 3rd coin meal had the same problem as Poltergeist. Jumper was definitely going for a more cute and upbeat experience, and they succeeded. The music, wall decor, and colors, it's all great and consistent. The layout is kid-friendly too, since there are no crazy hazards. Literally when I walked inside, the vibe makes me want to jump around like this gif. 5 out of 5. Side note for dessert, either order the rice pudding or chocolate cake. Here's where my first negative experience occurred. Not only did the triple spikes pose a threat which I was not warned about by staff, but the mirror portals were confusing. Their food was decent, but I could not tell what I was consuming due to the portal. I felt unsafe. We're undergoing renovation isn't a valid excuse for such a bad customer experience, and I just wanted to leave. Not worth it for the 8 stars. Don't believe me? Here's an interaction I had with one of the appalling, astonishingly, and incredibly bad staff members. Hey guys, what's with the mirror portals? It's making me feel weird.
Oh, sorry. We're being renovated right now and the workers need a mirror portal.
Why?
I'm not a renovation person. I'm a depressed, underpaid employee.
Then just don't open?
I can't control this. We can give you a 4 creator point voucher.
Can you believe that? The health inspector should shut this establishment down. I'm sorry. At least the owner has another cafe down the road. Considering CSC is owned by the same psychopath as Time Machine, I didn't expect much difference. And I was right. Although, here was better in the sense of lighting and having fewer hazards. The menu has a special meal that rotates every week, with this week's being the ball. Only a little better than Time Machine, but at least the workers aren't incompetent. 2.8 out of 5. After those bad experiences, X-Step was amazing. The stars are a nice wall decoration, but the layout can be a bit confusing, especially if you go during peak hours. And their portions are average sized, with the push factor being the very friendly staff. 3.5 out of 5. These two by far had the most diverse cuisine. From saw blades to mini cubes, you name it, they probably have it. With an average price of 11 to 13 stars, neither me or my family could find any complaints. 4 out of 5 because there are better restaurants coming up. And because TOE added the 3rd worst game mode of the UFO. This restaurant's been here for a while, and for good reason. I place it in my top 5 favorites because of easy readability, quick service, and consistent gameplay. It doesn't have any unbalanced garbage. And the appetizers came out less than 10 minutes after we came in. Great service, great price. 4.5 out of 5. This cafe was hidden away behind 10 secret coins, so getting there felt like doing 5 side quests simultaneously. Once we did, we saw nothing special. Nice decor, some food was a little hard, but Poltergeist was worse, and decent prices for such a diverse menu ranging from tacos to western food. My non-existent family is gonna come back and gatekeep this place. I heard from a friend that Clubstep is better once you know it, as in what to order, so the fact that you have to go more than once subtracts some points. The songs playing were too loud, and combined with the crowd, wow, I got bars. It was way too hard to hear each other. 2.5 out of 5, mainly due to the speed change dish I got to try. Pretty good.
This is the most scrumptious, absolutely flabulous meal I've ever had.
This has to be my favorite restaurant of the 22 I definitely went to for this video. The food went hard, all the slopes make it very accessible and kid friendly, and despite it being on the pricier side, it was so worth it. There's no mirror portals, cheap desks, or anything remotely similar to that. Also, kids get a free dual portal on weekends. Really makes this restaurant unique, which should help improve their customer loyalty and market share in their niche, lowering promotional costs and cash outflow. 5 out of 5. Heck, 6 out of 5. That one hotel in Dubai, this place is coming for you. Blast Processing is a sort of factory theme. It's 90% the same as Hexagon Force, with some foods just lacking in taste, like the Mini and Speed Portal, which took forever. Get it? Because the level has neither. Overall rating, 5.5 out of 5. The readability boosted this score. The food was way too hard, even though I asked for a rare / soft steak. Hot take, but I think this restaurant is overrated. There are much better options nearby. I do think Totu is overrated though. 2 out of 5. If I had to come back, I wouldn't put up a fight, but I think visiting here once is enough. Both these restaurants were similar to one another. They're on top of a mountain, and you can get there by either taking a cable car or hiking 2 to 3 hours. I'd only go here with my family if they were nature people. But if you visit at night, the lighting feels super cozy and you can watch the sunset with your totally real girlfriend. For Deadlocked, beware of Mr. Cube and his buddies. They aren't very nice waiters. The food was fine though, so 4 out of 5 for you two. The main thing I love about Finger Dash, which is probably owned by SG Slayer, is the lava cakes and stone tables. By far one of my favorites. There's such an authentic atmosphere, like it really feels like a cave but with air conditioning. Despite the wait of Finger Dash being a 40-minute drive without traffic, if you go on a weekday it should be fine. Sadly the Wi-Fi here isn't great, meaning I have to actually socialize and not look at my phone for a while. Despite this place being the most expensive of all, it's basically Finger Dash, but much more diverse. The lava cake had ice cream, they sell swing copters, and like Hexagon Force, the slopes made it accessible and safe for all. I've never tasted such amazing iced lemon tea. I loved the orange lighting and juices they had. The only downside is a lack of sight readability, particularly at the beginning spider part, making the layout and way there confusing. Oh yeah, and I guess the swing copter game mode sucks, but 4.5 out of 5. I would have visited Explorers for this, but the opening date keeps getting delayed. We'll probably get GTA 6 before it opens. With all this in mind, the best restaurant is Hexagon Force. Congratulations. I spent way too long on this video, so please subscribe. Also, thank you for the support on my last 2 videos. Yeah, I'm probably talking so I can get this video well over 8 minutes. Okay, have a good day. Bye.